Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of What's Cooking with the Bear. Today we're going to do a new version to me of beef stroganoff. I've never made it this way, so I found it, sounded good, and we're going to make it for y'all. So hopefully it is good, but I'm going to get to cooking. Alright y'all, my beef stroganoff that I usually make usually involves hamburger. Today we're going to use, this is round steak. We're going to throw it in the pan here. We're going to get it warmed up, get the pan warmed up, and then we're going to add our meat to it, get that browned, and then we'll add the other ingredients, which is tomato paste, flour, onion. I'm sorry, no onion, because I don't have an onion. So, has garlic, bay leaf, salt, and mushrooms, and beef broth. So, oh, and sour cream. There is sour cream in it too. So, let me get this pan here heated up. We'll get the meat in there, get it browning, and you guys don't want to watch me, play with my meat. So, we'll get cooking and bring you all back when we're moving on to the next important step. Alright y'all, got the pan heated up, started browning this beef. Calls for 2.5 pounds of round steak, but I use sirloin and cut it up into little cubes. They said to cut it into strips. I want it bite size, so I cut mine into cubes and got it on the heat here. It's starting to warm up. We'll get it nice and browned, and then we'll move on to the next part. Alright y'all, got this beef all browned up here, so we're going to transfer it into the pot here. That says use a casserole dish. I don't have a casserole dish, so I'm using this. It's oven safe. Like I was saying, I don't have a casserole dish, so at least not that I know of. I guess the glass dishes I have would be casserole dishes, but I'm using this because we're going to put it in the oven. So, alright, got that beef in there. We're going to take this, drain this liquid off. We're going to put a little bit more butter in this pan here because we're going to saute our onions. Well, when you do your mushrooms too at the same time, but I don't have any onions, so get that butter in there, get that all melted down here. So to that, we're going to throw our sliced mushrooms in there, and they call for 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. I had a package, a little bit more than two cups, so I'm adding all the mushrooms. I like mushrooms, so it said 1 clove of minced crushed garlic. I like garlic, so I'm adding extra because I'm eating it. So, all right, get that there moved around. I'm gonna turn my heat down just a little bit so they don't burn. So. Alright, I'm going to get these all sauteed up and softened up, and we'll bring y'all back whenever we get that done. Alright y'all, I got them mushrooms mostly softened up there, so now we want to add the rest of our ingredients. We got a 1/4 cup of red wine, and you want to, it says to remove it from the heat, so I just shut it off. We got a let's see here. They've got a how much is it? A teaspoon of salt. This is just pink Himalayan salt. So, got a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. 3 tablespoons of flour. 1 bay leaf, crushed. I've never heard of using just a crushed bay leaf, but hey, you know. And then this is a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. Get all that off there. And then we need a 1/2 cup of beef broth. So my measuring eyeballs out here where I can see. Alright, there's a 1/2 cup of beef broth. And then we're supposed to whisk that all together. So get this all whisked. That tomato paste broke up there. That's making a good looking sauce there. Kind of makes me wish I would have had the onion. But hey, it is what it is. If we like it this way, then next time we will add our we'll add onions to it too. So, all right, that looks pretty well whisked together. Get all that out of there, and I'm gonna grab my spatula, and we're gonna add this mixture to our beef. Now that red wine I used was a dry red wine made by my brother, because he is a winemaker, and I was always told that you don't want to cook with any kind of wine or liquor or anything that you wouldn't want to drink. So he makes a pretty fine wine, so you know. Alright, mix that all up in there. That's looking pretty good. Alright, get that all worked down in there. Now I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour and let her cook and steep, and when it's done we'll add the sour cream. I'm going to make up some egg noodles while it's baking, and hopefully we have a magnifique dinner. So get this in the oven and I'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, got this out of the oven here. I cooked it for about 50 minutes, 55 minutes, something like that. I checked the meat to see how tender it was. In about 55 minutes it was pretty decently tender. Now different cuts of meat will have different, you know, cooking times, but yeah. So now we're going to add our sour cream. It calls for a 1/2 cup. I'm going to add just a little more because I want to, but the pan's still extremely hot, so I'm going to try to get that mixed in there. It smells really, really good. And while we were cooking this up in the oven, I went ahead and made some egg noodles, boiled them up. Do you guys put butter on your noodles like that when you're done cooking them? Let me know down in the comments. I do. I think it makes them like not stick together, and actually gives it a pretty good flavor. So, all right, that looks pretty dang good there, y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna grab me a bowl, get me some egg noodles, and put some of this stuff on it, and we'll do a little taste test here. So, give me a minute. Let me get that done, and we'll bring y'all back. Alright y'all, I got our beef stroganoff here. Let's give her a little taste test here. Get some of them noodles and the meat. That's pretty good. Like I said, I've always had the white kind of sauce and, you know, used hamburger, but that's pretty good. That is really, really good. It'd definitely be better with some onions in it, but, you know, I didn't have any. So, alright. No. Today's beverage of the day. I'm doing cream soda, A&W. So, well, that washes that down nicely. So, anyways. Alright, there you have y'all. Easy baked beef stroganoff. It's kind of a different recipe for me. How I normally make it. Maybe someday I'll make the regular stuff for you, but for now, that's how I did it. Appreciate y'all watching. Please, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. It's free, and it helps the channel. It tells YouTube that, hey, we like this. I think other people should like it. So please, smash that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down there in the bottom. I like reading them. I always answer them. And, you know, share it out to your friends. If you like the recipe, think it's a good recipe, think you know somebody that like it, tell them to watch the video. Tell them to hit the thumbs up. But anyways, appreciate y'all. Don't forget about the Sunday live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We chat about everything. So that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed us. Let me know if you do try this and if you like it or not. So catch y'all on the next one. And as always, bon appetit.